crypto warriors, changing our world day by day. The way of the crypto warriors, can't rely on the bankers, no way.
Guys, Bix Weir. As soon as I posted my video this morning, I get news that Sony has joined the Theta Validator program. Yes, I've been saying it for years. We've all been saying it for years. Anybody who dives into Theta knows it's all about the partnerships. Partnerships. That was their focus. They could have gone the route of all their competitors and gone after the easy buck, but they were like, we are long-term. We have the technology. Partnerships, that's the key. Sony Europe joins Theta Blockchain Validator program. Sony Europe follows in the steps of Global 500 firms like Google and Samsung in joining the Theta Network's Validator program. I'm telling you, it is the most important thing for technology in the future is expanding the broadband. Nothing can happen cryptos can't happen unless you expand the broadband. That's what Theta does. And they have, oh, by the way, they got a patent on their technology. So it's amazing. Sony's European subsidiary is the latest company to join the validator program of the Theta Network, a decentralized blockchain-based video protocol. Sony's European Research and Development Group, the Center Europe Brussels Laboratory, has joined Theta's Enterprise Validator and Governance Council program, the company announced on Tuesday. As part of the development, Sony will operate an Enterprise Validator node located in Europe to validate network transactions on Theta's proof-of-stake consensus protocol. Sony Europe will also act as a member of the Governance Council to participate in strategic technology planning and ensuring the network's security and stability. Kicking ass. Theta is kicking ass. The validator and program includes major technology firms like Google and Samsung, as well as industry firms like Binance, Blockchain.com, and Gumi. Theta Labs CEO Mitch Liu told Cointelegraph, Theta Network is quickly moving towards full decentralization with 14 enterprise validators, of which 7 are run by Theta Labs, with Sony Europe being our 7th external validator, marks an important milestone for the project. Theta expects deeper strategic collaboration in distributed ledger technology development with Sony in areas like decentralized finance and non-fungible tokens. A spokesman for the Sony Group told Cointelegraph that the company remains engaged in exploring potential applications for blockchain in diverse areas, including authentication and digital content. Sony's also working on digital currency hardware wallet technology through IC cards. A subsidiary of major virtual reality live streaming company Sliver.TV, Theta Labs was founded in 2017. The Theta protocol's native token Theta has seen some significant growth recently, hitting new all-time highs, even outperforming Bitcoin's late 2020 rally. That's nothing. They have seen nothing yet. Great news. Customer also sent me this. Road to Ruta follower. This is personalized tech advancements change home life at warp speed. Long before COVID-19 upended our lives and required us to create new models of work, school, recreation, and leisure on the fly, tech companies were already looking ahead towards the future. In many ways, the pandemic has merely accelerated a shift that was years in the making, pushing a gradual evolution in the way we use technology into an all-out sprint towards new personalized experiences that enable us to connect with each other in more meaningful ways. To adapt to your new way of living, we embrace technology at warp speed, says Sebastian Sung, president and head of research at Samsung. We use it to continue to move forward in education, work, and even celebrating major moments virtually at any time when it felt like everything else stood still. Yeah, the big thing, one of the big things about what's going on is this whole thing about education. Education is going to leave the big schools and colleges. Centralized education is done. It's over. I'm sorry. No more frat parties for you. It's over. I don't know what to say. It's the largest debt of the United States. Come on. At some point, you got to figure it's time to move on. And that's exactly what's happening. We have, and the biggest thing though is when you think about it, what's the problem with moving education from a centralized, localized place to online learning is not everybody has access to high-speed internet. And so you're going to disadvantage people who don't. That's what Theta solves. Another thing that Theta solves. Theta solves so many things. I call it the Q coin, by the way, for reasons I'll talk about in the Jenny Moonstone discussions. But yes, absolutely, Theta is going to save the internet. The internet is dying, and it has to be saved. It has to expand massively, and it cannot do that. No government around the world has any plans even yet to spend trillions of dollars to expand broadband. There are even no plans on the table. Why? Because behind the scenes, they're planning to just absolutely go full throttle with Theta. Decentralized broadband sharing. It's the smartest way to do it. It's the cheapest way to do it. It's the fastest way to do it. And oh, by the way, it's already been decided. The good guys and the bad guys know this has to happen. That's why Theta went up 40x last year. That's why it's going to go up 40x this year. At least. The more I look at it, the more I think about it, we might see Michelle Whitedove's $1,000 Theta this year and $3,000 Theta next year. I know it's crazy because Theta is trading at what, $3? $3.67? You do the math. Do the math. Does it make sense for you to invest in the future of the internet? I say yes. All right, so here we have the Guardian node. It doesn't list. This is guardianmonitor.io. We can find out all kinds of things. By the way, if you guys haven't seen, the G pool staked is now 123 million. That's huge. Remember when I first started talking about it back in August, it was like, I think I wrote it down somewhere. It was like 20 million. Now it's 123 and rising. So I don't know which one of these validator nodes is the Sony node. I would guess it's the $11,000 one, or 11 million token one. Sorry, 11,000. 11,500,000 tokens. But the guys who run this site will update it at some point. Really interesting. A lot of people unstaking right now because they're going to try to run over to T-Fuel. Problem is, T-Fuel will run up real fast and come down real fast. So trying to chase T-Fuel, you're going to get caught out because it takes 55 hours or so to unstake. I love T-Fuel and I love Theta. I think ultimately in the long, T-Fuel is going to be, it's kind of like silver. It's going to be a lot more volatile. But ultimately, people are earning T-Fuel and getting in T-Fuel because they think it'll go higher. And when it does go higher, they're going to flip back over and buy Theta, but Theta will be way priced out of their range. If you ask me. But hey, it was up 50% today. T-Fuel was up 50% today. Let's see what it's now. Now it's down. Check out the spike today. This is probably Binance, who is the largest T-Fuel owner. Look at that. It went way up. It got up to 14 cents and then had to drop back to reality. Yeah, I think T-Fuel's going to hit $1. That's a 10x move in the near this year. But do you want 10x or do you want 40x? To me, I'm a 40x guy. All right. And oh, by the way, yes, I am still posting on Theta TV. Go to Theta TV, theta.tv, and search for Road to Ruta. That's my channel right there. I do post everything that I post on YouTube in the public area on Theta TV. It just takes a little bit longer to upload on Theta TV, but they will be there. So if you want to follow me, go to Theta TV, Road to Ruta, and subscribe today. Subscribe today. All right. Theta is the call. I will be discussing a lot of what I was going to say on the private road was this. They announced it publicly. I kind of knew about it already. But we will be talking a lot more about Theta in the private road Theta page. All you private road members, teach you how to buy it, store it, and stake it. And once you stake it, you're earning T-Fuel. And yes, we root for T-Fuel to go up and Theta to go up. And T-Fuel is like an income, a universal basic income. At some point, everybody's going to own some T-Fuel. Just think about that. That's crazy. If you own a Samsung TV, yes, you're going to be running a Guardian node off your TV. Samsung's going to just plug. It's a software update. People keep forgetting. It's not hardware. It's a software update. It's a program that runs on your computer and shares your bandwidth, and you earn T-Fuel for doing it. So every TV will have it's a great way to spread income, like universal basic income. Anybody who has a TV, a Samsung Smart TV or a Sony Smart TV, is going to be running the Guardian nodes. Imagine that. Imagine a whole world of Guardian nodes or edge nodes. Imagine. It's edge nodes that's going to go on every TV. Hey, everybody who has a TV will be earning money. In a world where money is very scarce, in the future when these banks collapse, you know what you want to do? You want to earn money wherever you can, whatever the form of wealth is. And yes, Theta and T-Fuel will be forms of wealth in the future. They already are, obviously. Anyway, there you go. Theta keeps chugging along. Huge announcement. Sony joins. You're going to see YouTube join, and, well, YouTube kind of already did with Google, but Netflix, and there's just so many partnerships that are coming down the pike. And, oh, by the way, it's not even on Coinbase yet. When it gets on Coinbase, that's going to be the rocket fuel. And that could happen probably around the time when they implement the blockchain upgrade. I heard it was the 28th, but now I heard it's the 21st. So, of April. It's not far away. And then I think Coinbase is going to add Theta. I don't think it's going to add Theta Fuel yet. I think there's too many regulatory things about Theta Fuel that haven't been resolved yet. So I think we're going to see a moonshot in Theta before Theta Fuel. Although between now and then, Theta Fuel will probably win. It's kind of like which of the two greatest horses do you want to win? and both of them, you own both the horses. So it's all good both ways. All right, that's all I got for you. Bix Weir signing out.